My name is Brittany and this is Dreamy Budgets, where I created my dream budget so I can live my dream life. And today, y'all, I'm doing my February monthly budget. So if that's something that you want to see, stay tuned. Y'all, happy February. We made it through the longest year of the month. Okay? And I meant what I said. The longest year of the month of January. It was long. It was hard. And I'm praying so hard for better days in February and the rest of the year. So with that being said, let's get into our monthly budget. It is time. I do want to start over here at that before I forget. I owe my Bank of America $14. And that is it. BOA. That's it. So, but let me get back over to the side I need to be on. Right now I'm gonna do my monthly budget. Now, if you're new to the budgeting community, hey girl, click subscribe so you can stay and you can learn, hopefully learn from me and many other women and people in this community. Now, so when you get down to it, you need to figure out what you're going to be doing with your money before you get it. Okay? And so before me doing budgeting, I did used to what I thought was budgeting, quote quote. I had a grid in my phone, in my notes, and I would put down everything I needed to pay, and with that check and all of that kind of stuff, similar to what you do with a monthly spreadsheet like this one. But it was no real rhyme or reason. I still was missing things. I still was overspending, and yeah. So when I started doing this, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna, do a monthly budget. I don't know what I'm gonna pay with each pay, and it just was hard for me to figure it out for the whole month. I only did it per paycheck before I was really doing a real budget. But I learned that the monthly calendar and the monthly budget is not, to me, it's not to be exact, it's not to be perfect, but it is just to give you an overview of what you need. So I know that I have events coming up, and I need to have money for dinners and outfits and whatever else I need. Excuse me. But the monthly budget, the monthly spread is where you date it all. You put all your bills when things are due, when you get paid. So that way, I know I don't get paid until the 12th. Today is the 1st. So when I got paid on the 29th last week, just a couple days ago, I know that check had to carry me all the way through to the 12th. So I had to pay my mortgage, had to pay for Butter's insurance, subscriptions, my phone bill. I had to do all that. And then the 12th, whatever comes after the 12th, you know that you need to pay with that check, as long as it's before the next one. That's how I do it. It's been working. Now I do put more intricacies into the paycheck budget, because that's when you really know, like when you're doing something on the weekend, or you might not know on the 1st that you're doing something on the 15th. You would know if you get, when you get paid, you can figure that out. Or you can take, use money from your sinking funds if you have them. But, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. But, so, this is an overview of what you are going to earn and what's going to be going out. Things you have to spend every day, groceries, gas, if you have a car, childcare, if you have kids, anything that you spend money on an everyday. And then you have your fixed expenses, which are your bills, things that don't change. Mortgage, rent, usually your gas and electric, water bill, maybe insurances, car insurance, car payment, and then you have all your subscriptions. All those little things that we never knew anything about before because we didn't need it, but now we just can't have it. Netflix, Hulu, Apple Music, Fanletics, Yeti, whatever it is. Those things that come reoccurring every month, and if they'll charge you and give you a credit if you don't skip it. Yeah. So you write all those down, then you could do your debt and sinking funds and savings and blah, blah, blah. So we're doing February. Short month is sweet. Last month was a magic month. So this month is just 2 checks back to the regularly scheduled program. I do think that my pay is going to be a little bit more, but I'm just going to budget on the low end. And let's see, we have $13.76 times 2 plus 700 is $34.52. Now mortgage $440 is due on the 1st. I paid that with my last check, so this mortgage is for March. Okay, so my water bill this month was only $85. I was like, what? When that's due? Come on now. Come on now. The 14th. Phone is due on the 3rd. See, this would throw me off. I mean, on the 11th. This is what throws me off about the magic month, because now this is like, I already paid the bill for February, so I don't have to pay it. But these are all the bills that are due. I just need to make sure I mark off that they are done. Butter's bill is paid, so I can check that off. Check that off. 63 on the 5th. Those are checked off. Okay. And what else is bill? BG Home, which is my home warranty. The 16th. And then we have BGE. Oh, this is home. BGE is the regular electricity. Y'all let me know in the comments. So, pause. Just a little sidebar. When I was 18, I moved to Florida. And I was living with my boyfriend down there. Blah, blah, blah. You know how that go. Anyway, I used to always call the power down there BGE. Because we was all from Baltimore, so it was like, that's what it is. BGE stands for Baltimore Gas and Electric. So it's just BGE wherever I go. And so I was calling it BGE, and of course, like, people, when I called, they would be like, what? I'm like, the electricity. Like, I just always call it BGE because I'm from Baltimore, blah, blah, blah. It was called Florida Power and Light, in the city where I was in Florida. It was called Florida Power and Light. Do y'all call, anybody who has moved from where they're from, what do you call the electricity? Like, do you call it the light bill, the electricity bill? Do you call it by its name? Because I just feel like, I don't know if it's just like how people are here. It's just always BGE. Like, when you hear the words BGE, you know what people are talking about. Anyway, BGE is 240, 254, 254 is, everything is due on the 21st. 21st. Internet, 15. And Vivint, 65. That stuff went up a little bit. Okay. All right, so that's all the bills. And then let's do the subscriptions. So Apple and storage. Discovery Plus. Hulu. Ink. That's Instant Ink. Canva. And I can't remember if this is the month where Butter Bark Box is going to start coming back. I can't remember. Oh no, I already did Apple Storage, so that's 12. I mean Apple Music, so that's 12. I paid that already. So then Apple Storage is $10. Discovery Plus is $10. $3, $4, and $16. And so is the 16th. I'm thinking about getting a new subscription, but I really can't part with any of the ones I have. I wanted to get Paramount Plus so I could watch RuPaul's Drag Race. But I'm thinking, girl, just be happy with what you got. Watch the reruns on Hulu. I want to watch the new ones though. Alright, let me get on up here to the variable. So my cash envelope, so this is Brit, that's my allowance. And that'll be $160 for the month because I get $80 a pay. Market, we're going to do $200. That's $100 a pay. Even though I know I've been needing more than that. But I have so much stuff in here that I really should be okay as far as sides, things like that, unless it's something specific that I really want to make. But I need to be using what I got in here because I don't know what's happening. I'm worried. The eggs today was like $20 at Giant for like 2.5 dozen. And they weren't the nice eggs. They were just the Giant brand eggs. And it scared me. Because first of all, I haven't bought eggs in forever because, you know, we were getting them from the vegetable place. But we haven't went. Anyway, transportation. I'm going to budget $150. I have some running around to do. I know Butter's going to get groomed. Sometimes that's a back and forth Uber for me. So I want to make sure I have money for that around when Butter is going to get groomed. And what else? Well, I'm acting like I don't know what's in my wallet. Eating out. Eating out is going to get 75, 70. That's $35 a week. I mean $35 a pay. So $70. Personal, I can give 10. Home, 10. Lotto, 20. And blessing, 10. Okay, y'all. So let's add up everything and see how we gonna make out. All right. So let's start with our fixed expenses. So 440, 85, 103, 63, 41, 254, 15, 65 equals. Is that right? Because I feel like it will never be that much. Hold on. Let me go to January. Why is it so much? Oh, no, that's right. It's actually a little cheaper. What went down? Oh, the water bill was cheaper. Okay. I don't know why that felt like it was high, but... So, 1066 for our fixed expenses. Let's do our variables. 160 plus 200 plus 150 plus 70 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10, 630. Let's see. Okay. Well, it was more in January because I was budgeting for 3 times, but that's fine. And the storage, now that shouldn't change. It should be $55. But let's just add it up since we're here. 12 plus 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 4 plus 16. Amen. 55. So now let's add all of that up. Excuse me, and see what we have left to work with. So we have 1066 plus 630 plus 55 equals 1751. That's what that is. So we had 1751, and we had 3452 minus 1751. So that means we have 1701 left. 1701. Now, here's where it gets a little always cloudy for me. Not as far as that. I'm going to pay that when it's due. I'm going to put Chase. Let's give Chase let's give him 150. That's because I know I've been on there buying stuff, so I just need to chalk it up. It's better than 600 last month, so okay. So 150 plus 14, we got 164 in debt. That's it. That's all. Other than student loans. You already know I told y'all I'll call him back. Now, sinking funds is hard for me to determine all the time. I'm just going to budget for, I'm just going to say, let's say 5. Let's just say, I don't know. See, let me do my savings first. Ally will be getting 300 because I have upped it to 150 a pay. So that's 300. So we had 1701 minus 164 minus 300. So we got 1237. Now for BIB, she been hitting the girl over the head. So I'm going to budget 200 for BIB. So that's minus 200. Now, I want to play some games this pay. Savings games. So I'm going to budget 150 for that. So minus 150. And then we have minis, teenies, everything else. Let's just say, how about we call it even? I got $1,067 left. We're going to say $67 can go to my baddies. 67 goes to baddies. And then 500 will go somewhere in the sinking fund. So I'm just going to write the total here. 500. And then the other savings will be 500. And I'll, shuffle those up throughout the month. Whew. See, it feels so good not to have a bunch of debt. Then you can do extra. Okay. So, let's see how we did. So, the monthly total was 3,452. Our expenses came to $1,751. We're doing 164 in debt, doing 500 in sinking funds. And so let's see about the savings. It seems like I'm saving a lot. Hopefully this actually comes to fruition. Plus 300, plus 200, plus 150, plus 67. So that's 1217. So we should come in that this I'm going to have to put more money in sinking funds. But we'll figure that out. It's not a rush, Brittany. Just please pace yourself. Okay. So 3452 minus 1751 minus 164 minus 500 minus, see, now something ain't right. 3452 minus 1751 minus 164 minus 500 minus What's happening? Okay, so I'm $180 off somewhere. Now, how'd I do that? What'd I do? That's right, 1066. Did I not? I add that up. So it's something over here. So BIB gains. Let me just backtrack. Okay. So 1066 plus 630 plus 55. So that's 1751. So 3452 minus 1751 equals 1701. Cool. We back over here. So 1701 minus 164. Okay. And then so it's somewhere here. So let's just scratch out other savings for 500 because okay. So then we had our sinking funds, which was minus 500. And then we had 1,037 left. So 1,037 minus 300 minus 200 minus 150 minus 67. So why is it acting like it's wrong? So yeah, so I should have $500 left. And that's why this was 12. So 500 plus 67 plus 150 plus 200 plus 300 equals 1217. So why am I in a negative? Have I missed something, y'all? 3452 minus 1751 minus 164 minus 500. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? I don't understand why my math is not coming down to 0. I don't. Okay. I just did it over. I'm going to call y'all right back. Okay. I got it, y'all. I don't know what had happened. But instead of other savings being 500, should have been 320. And we got our zero-based situation. So the savings and investments is 1,037. I need to get my whiteout from somewhere. Oh. Found it. Okay. Don't be acting funny. It's been a while. Okay. Alright, so this was 1037. So now we finally got our zero base. I'll show y'all. So 3452 minus 1751 minus 164 minus 500 minus 1037. 0. Okay. Baby, that was harder than it needed to be. I'm sitting here trying to teach y'all and I messed the daggone budget up. I don't know. They all can't be perfect. You know, numbers are numbers and I'm not a good person. I'm not good at math. I'm doing the best I can, just like everything else. So thank you for joining me for this chaotic monthly budget. I appreciate you being here. And as usual, I would love to have you on the Dream Team. If you're so inclined, click subscribe, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Collab. Bye. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was
counting up like last week. Tell me where have you been?